technical committee meeting, the rescheduled meeting. And as you all know, there will be a policy committee meeting at 11:30. So that with that said, and you all have copies of the agenda and minutes, right? So calling the meeting to order. We do have a quorum. Next is the public comment. And
There is none, and no one other than us is here.
okay,
We're working in the hallway.
all right, thank you. So looking at the next item for the approval of the December 15th meeting minutes that you all have a copy of. Any questions, comments? Approval. All right. And the second? I'm sorry, who had the second?
Kevin?
Okay. Those who are in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Seeing none, that item number 4 is being approved. Item number 5, and so just for the sake of time, well, I don't know if you want to go over each
Right,
one
I
at
think
a
for the
time.
purposes of the record keeping, the less we
Separate?
rattle things together, the better, because
Okay.
it's difficult when we do the minutes, as we discussed last time.
Yeah, those two, I think last time, because they were the two projects, the town projects, they were
It's
like,
Almost always the district, so I just, for the sake of consistency, let's.
that's fine,
actually-
not a problem, not a problem. So go with item number 5, amendment number 16. I'll defer to Ida, if you don't mind, give us a background and just for the committee members.
The change is basically an updated cost and a change of fund type for the bridge painting project at North County Road on I-39.
Okay, questions, comments from the other members? Okay. I'll entertain motion. Okay, Kevin.
Second.
Okay, Luke. Any further discussions? Hearing none, those who are in favor of approval, please say aye. Oppose? Hearing none, it's been approved for this amendment. Amendment number 17 under item number 6. Again, Ida, please. Yeah.
Let's see, this is Illinois 9 US 150 from east of 74 to Royal Point.
Mhm.
And from Locust to Tawanda, this is the supplemental PD phase 1 and 2 fund source added to the Illinois on contracts. Just an additional item.
That's on Route 9. Can you, like, which section of Route 9 can you remember?
Let's see. What did it say it was? East of 74 to Royal Point Drive,
Okay.
and from Locust to Tawanda.
Okay.
On Illinois 9 to US 150. Illinois 9 and US 150.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah, we have a lot of things happening on Route 9, as we all know. Very good project.
Right one.
There's
good
more than this
project.
amendment, so
Yeah.
it's everywhere.
Okay, questions, comments from anyone? Hearing none, I'll entertain motion. Okay, Kevin for approval, I assume. Okay. Further discussions? Those who are in favor of approval of amendment 17, please say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Hearing none, it's been approved. Next item, number 7, for amendments number 18, please.
Let's see, this is tip number J043-2, which is Illinois 9, US 51 business, US 150, Illinois 9 business, US 51, or excuse me, US 150. On Illinois 9, it's from Mulberry Street to Main Street. On US 51 business, it's Locust to Empire, US 150, North Center Street to West Locust, all in Bloomington. Changes there, it was basically moved up to FY25 from FY26, to be expected, I guess. But,
Great. Questions, comments from Ida? Hearing none, I entertain a motion.
so
Okay, Luke.
Sorry.
Kevin. Further discussion? Those who are in favor of this item for amendment number 18, please say aye. Oppose? It's been approved. And then moving on to item number 8 for amendment 19, please again.
See, this is tip number JO43-5, which is Illinois 9 from Towanda Service Road to Carnahan Drive east of Bloomington. Basically, the change there was moved to FY27 previously in FY28 as expected to tighten up the window for the funding.
Okay, thank you. Any
I have
questions?
one quick question. Towanda Service Road, what does that mean? It's like that connection to the interchange? Or
I'll have
something
to
else?
look.
I'm just, I looked at it and it didn't immediately mean anything to me, so I just thought I'd
Yeah,
ask.
it didn't to me either. I had to Google it.
Is the road that tees in as Route 9, becomes
Yeah.
the 4-lane section.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's that first tee right there by where everything merges together by the old McLean County Bank.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, that's Towanda Service Road.
Yeah, I had to Google it.
Thank you,
myself.
Kevin. Got you.
Yes. Thank you, Kevin. Just ask.
Okay. Other questions, comments? Hearing none, I'll entertain motion.
So moved.
Okay, Kevin. Anybody?
Second.
Further discussions? Those who are in favor of approval of this item, please say aye. Opposed? It's been approved. Item number 9 for amendment 20. Again, please.
See, that is tip number A160, which is I-55 from 1.8 miles south of Shirley to the I-55-74 interchange. The funding increased to change the resurfacing strategy from a standard overlay to a design overlay and extend the limits of the project 1 mile further north. So it's going to take the curve up now. Curve north. I think that's it.
Okay, great thing. Questions, comments? Anybody else?
What fiscal year is that in?
Oh,
That is in 28, yeah.
28.
All right. Other questions, comments? Entertain motion.
So moved.
Okay. Second.
And you confused me when you jumped into first.
Yeah, that's why I had to look like this size, right? And then which
I
one?
only heard you second, and now suddenly you're like, in the lead.
All right, further discussion? And those who are in favor of the motion for approval, please say aye. Opposed? It's been approved. All right, there you can take a break for the next item.
Yeah, it's been a hard 7 minutes.
Might need to chime in or Dan or Bob too. It's item number 10. There's something we've talked about in the last few meetings, last few months. Is for the safety performance measures and targets that we do consider every year. And as we noted at the last meeting, that we MCRPC is recommending that we be in alignment with the state standards. Doesn't mean that we can have less number of fatalities, but just to be consistent with the state standards, while the MCRPC and our local partners will continue to work together with state, feds, local partners together in getting our community much more safer in terms of transportation and things like that. So Jay, anything you want to add?
Just one note, in the second paragraph, which was in last year's resolution on the same topic, the final sentence, local targets may be developed during this process, meaning the process of implementing the long-range transportation plan, was added, and that's the only change. Otherwise, the resolution is identical for the last one. And has the same effect. And of course, the back page is the current set of targets and the 5-year averages and measurements that the state published and promulgated on September 22nd of last year. So we are well within the 6-month, 180-day time in which to
Yeah, so you all should have a copy of the draft of
Yeah.
proposed resolution. Bob, any comments you want to make?
No comments right now.
Okay, thank you. So any questions, discussion from anyone? We'll go try and make our communities much safer. Okay. And we'll continue to work like what Jen was saying. We'll continue to monitor the numbers. It's not just a 2% thing. I think it's really, we talk about life, life and death. And so we continue to work hard on that.
And even, I mean, last year, I don't think we have the 23 numbers yet, but 22 was not a good year for fatalities here. But all that really means in statistical terms is that we're gonna beat the 2% if we do better than that, simply because our numbers are so tiny compared to the statewide numbers.
Yeah, and I remember this past year, the fatalities or even incidents, it's not just urban area. There were a few in the county. So it's the whole region that we're looking at. So what our intention is, if it's approved by the or recommended for approval by this committee, we'll take it to the policy, and then if the policy committee approves it, then we'll submit to IDOT right after with a signed resolution. So any further questions, comments? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain motion. Okay, Dan, any second? Luke, all right. Further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor of approval or recommend approval of this resolution under item number 10, please say aye. Opposed? Okay, so we'll have this further considered by the policy committee at 11:30. Item number 11, that which may arise, I'll open up to the floor, and people on the screen as well. Any comments, questions, items want to raise? Hearing none. Our next scheduled meeting will be February the 16th at 10:30, come back on our regular schedule.
Oh, I forgot to bring the meeting schedule for the year. I will send it out to everyone when we're done. Sorry about that.
Good. All right. So without further discussion or comment, questions, then I'll entertain motion for adjournment. Salute. Okay. So, Ryan and Kevin. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Thank you very much, and you're welcome to stay or hang